Hey everybody, this is your boy, your man's John Montgomery. Just sitting here recording a video today, trying to record a video with, you know, goddamn people walking by being nosy. But just sitting here recording a video today because basically, the results are in. Um, we've officially elected an orange monkey yet again to represent one of the most powerful nations in the world. And let me just go ahead and start off by saying that fucking if you haven't read up on what's coming for America, you probably want to go ahead and read up on the mandates these cocksuckers are trying to approve and put through, and what the next 4 years of this nation is going to look like. So um, there's that. Right now I'm kind of feeling nauseous, sick to my fucking stomach, unhopeful, angry, and just generally just fucking disenfranchised with the whole American shithole system anymore. The two-party system that has obviously failed us. And I don't think Camilla Harris would have mattered any at all. It's all about money. It's all about the rich, who run and control this nation. It's all about the super rich who sway mandates and buy and pay for your representation, your government officials, and your laws. Um, we're fucked. I mean, we're literally fucked. Uh, and it ain't because it's exclusively Trump. It's just exclusively Trump is an easy puppet. Right before the election popped off, I don't know if you guys seen it. I shared some links that showed that Putin was and the Russians, once again, were very involved in the election, fear mongering, threatening to bomb places and stuff like this. And, I mean, they're allies. Him and Trump are like best fucking buddies. So Ukraine can pretty much suck, America's dick now, I guess, because Ukraine is not going to get any more assistance with the war. Trump will make sure that Putin takes Ukraine. Um, that's just the first of, many horrible things that are going to happen. Gaza is going to be, basically decimated by Israel. Israel is backed by Trump. Trump says he wants Netanyahu to finish the job. So he's going to kill Palestinians. He's going to fund the genocide of Palestinians, and he's going to, use American tools to do it. And that's just the start of this shit. He's going to take away Social Security, Medicare. He's going to defund that. He is going to try to basically roll back women's rights. He's going to basically try to roll back gay rights. He's going to try to roll back minority rights. And this is on top of, mind you, on top of the goddamn shit that's already happening in Mexico and immigrants being detained and literal families living in tent cities, thousands of immigrants who are being held in furlough that, nobody has done anything about. And that's because of the far right governors and mayors and whatever of these specific goddamn towns. Me being a homeless American and this just becoming a fucking red state shithole again, Gaston County becoming a fucking Republican owned, whatever. I'm expecting any day now for them to come out here and start pouring hot grease and clubbing homeless in the fucking street because it's Trump's country now. So that's what they were waiting on, is their Fuhrer to get back in power so they can justify cruelty to the lowest and most weakest and the fucking everything in this nation. So with that being said, I don't know what to prepare for right now, but I know one thing I am going to prepare for is civil war. The second thing I'm going to prepare for is massive nationwide protests that are probably going to kick off within the next 6 months, disrupting infrastructure, the economy, everything. How the hell this has happened is really no surprise. We have a nation of people who are locked in to fucking echo chambers. If you don't know what a digital echo chamber is, I suggest you get aware and focus and really look into that, because it is basically online. The AI gets you in a loop of hearing nothing but the same goddamn opinions and only those opinions. And what that's doing is it's programming people left and right to become more militant and to become more justified in their cruelty, their actions, whatever they're doing. Digital echo chambers is the number one danger to American citizens right now. as it stands. And Trump and his team knew that. And they've utilized that to where most of their following has been locked in these echo chambers for years now, hearing crazy shit and stupid shit and fucking ridiculous shit. Prime example, Western North Carolina, when it was decimated by the storms, FEMA was going out to try to provide aid. And what do you know? An armed group, a militia, shows up to kill FEMA members and defend their household. This is not a new conspiracy theory. Alex Jones promoted this years ago when he was railing against Obama. He said that Obama was going to create FEMA death camps and march into white Christian households, and this black man is going to take the Christian babies and put them in FEMA death camps. That ain't nothing fucking new. And these cocksuckers have been listening to the same shit for the last how many ever years. So, of course, in Western North Carolina, when FEMA came to assist, they armed up and with their guns that they've been hoarding for years now. And they tried to, basically were about to attack FEMA members and murder them. I mean, you tell me what's going on, man. I mean, this is fucking, I'm so sick of this shit. I am so ashamed and sick sometimes to look at my nation and some of my fellow countrymen and see just how blind, stupid, and ignorant they are toward anything other than what's in front of their face. And just, they get a little bit of money and a little bit of a credit score, and they drive around in a car that they're never going to pay off. Then all of a sudden they become one of the Trump people. Oh, I'm just like Trump. No, you're not. None of us are. Unless you're Elon Musk or, Jeff Bezos or the 1% that he cows down to of billionaires in this nation, which, by the way, have bought the laws so they don't have to pay taxes. You have to pay taxes. The poor have to pay taxes. The middle class have to pay taxes. But yet these people sitting on trillions of dollars, more money than God, don't have to pay taxes. And I think where I'm really starting to fall off with my country, and forgive me for not being kind to you or anybody else right now, but it's like anything can happen, and they know this. The people who control the system know this. They can do whatever they want to Americans because we're too fat, we're too lazy, we're too diabetes ridden, we're too fucking ignorant, we're too fucking stupid, we're just too goddamn lazy to fight back now. And they know it. As long as they keep the McDonald's and the vapes and the fucking good times rolling, they can do whatever they want to you. And one day they're going to drop the hammer. It's been slowly kind of manifesting over the years, but now that they realize that they can literally get somebody who committed 34 felonies, who committed a fucking I mean, you really got to look at what the fuck Trump has done over the last years. And how the fuck was he even able to get back into the goddamn White House, man, is just fucking mind-blowing. Something is very, very, very wrong here. You gotta start to fucking wake the fuck up, man, because there is no way somebody, with this kind of methodology and insanity surrounding them can walk right back into our nation's government and lead this nation. That is fucking retarded. That is fucking insane, man. I don't even know what to say about it. And, here's the layout real quick. You have to get ready. Whoever you are watching this right now, you need to get fucking ready. You need to prepare your families to bug out, to get out of major cities. You need to prepare your families to go to safe havens, wherever they might be, as far away from civilization as you can get, like out in the country somewhere. Get ready to go camp, live off the grid for an extended period of time. Because you got to realize what is potentially about to happen to America. There, with the protests, with the threat of civil war, with the threat of his Proud Boys and his fucking militants storming the streets and shooting blacks, Mexicans, whatever, whenever they want to, because this is Trump's country, you're going to see nationally the UN and everybody else take action against us because Trump is going to back Putin. Putin is one of the people trying to destroy Ukraine, and he's going to back Netanyahu, which is trying to commit genocide on Palestine. So he's going to mobilize our forces to basically back monsters, and the world's not going to like that. So while we're dissolving internally over the next 6 months to a year, the world is going to start to, capitalize on our weakness. And those who are going to ally with the other side of, sanity, you know, are going to take us out. And they're going to try to take us out because officially we have become the modern day, Hitler's Germany. That's what we've become. And what you're looking at here is an alliance of darkness, an axis of evil. And congratulations, America. You just elected the new Hitler. And he may not be exactly like Hitler, but everything's starting to fucking line up really crazy now. And I dare say that strategically, those two assassination attempts were basically planned. The kid, I don't know, but the guy, on the golf course sitting there for hours and hours and hours and nobody spotted him and whatever, that shit on Trump's golf course, that shit's suspect as hell. I don't know if that guy was really wanting to kill Trump or Trump put him out there and basically hired someone to make this shit happen so he can propagandize it into they're trying to kill Jesus's chosen child of whatever the hell he's saying to his following right now, which, let's face it, he could say any goddamn thing and it comes off as brilliant to these fucking people. We're really going to step into some dark days ahead, man. Like, this ain't the first run for Trump. This is the second run. They've perfected the plan. He's got people, the Project 2025 shit is fucking terrifying. It's ran by closeted corporate neo-Nazis, which runs the militant right wing of this nation. And, we gotta just be prepared. Now, saying all that and saying what I'm saying, there's a chance that this could not happen. But seeing the social media today, man, and how scared people are and how afraid and sickened and angry and everything like that, man, fucking, I don't know, man. This is not like the first time. And you go outside today and there's a somber kind of dread around everything right now. And this ain't like the first time, man. This ain't like a normal day in America. This is really, people woke up this morning and I think got gut punched and fucking gut checked. And that means that a lot of people are waking up and they're realizing it's going to take protest, it's going to take daily fucking rebuking of this. It's going to take daily pressure on our administrations and our elected officials to block and to rescind and to fight for our rights, which is their goddamn job, which a lot of politicians are not about that life anymore. They don't represent us. They're just there to make money. That's it. They're there to get a paycheck and they're there to fucking get bought off and make as much money as possible from lobbyists. That's it. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your families. And if you've been living in the last 15, 20 years of this goddamn country and you believe otherwise, then where the fuck have you been? And whose dick have you been sucking to get millions of dollars a fucking year, man? Cause shit's getting rough out here, man. And I mean, I'm personally, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm, sick and goddamn tired of going to the store and paying $100 for nothing. I'm sick and goddamn tired of not being able to get fucking anywhere with my life without having 8 jobs, man, and working more hours in a day. It's insanity. And some of the select few people get a chance. But for example, down here in Gastonia, I've seen new business owners pop up, and I've also seen immediately, regardless of how successful they are, them getting shut down because they did not fit to the Christian normative, whatever the hell's going on in this county. I can't explain it, but there's something, an agenda going on here, obviously, that does not want to get money. They want to get something else, which I don't know what the fuck that is, but it ain't success. It ain't Gastonia to become a better city. It's Gastonia to become, whatever the hell they want. 700 churches and no homeless shelters. You tell me what's up. That's awful damn funny in a land of all these Christians and all this beautiful God worship that they cast down and destroy the most disenfranchised and weak among them. So, whatever, man. I mean, y'all follow your own paths, but please, I ask you, just pay attention to the rumblings in the ground. The Native Americans used to put their ear to the ground to hear the armies coming. That's how they knew before they got there where the armies would be mobilizing. I suggest you all put your ears to the ground now and hear the rumble, the storming of what's coming. and decide where you want to be. Do you want to be on the front line of this, or do you want to be in the back waiting for everybody else who has fucking courage to fight your battle for you? Now, if you can't fight, or you can't represent yourself, or you can't go out there and protest, I understand. I get it. But if you're able-bodied and able-minded and you are fucking sick of this shit, then you should get ready to mobilize. And I suggest you get to every one of your goddamn communities to mobilize, talk, and have serious discussions about what the fuck you're going to do in the next 4 years when you see systematically the fucking shit show manifest completely. What are you going to do? Because I tell you what, there may be a day where the armies are standing at our door and they call for Americans to remove this guy from power, or else. I mean, I'm just saying that's a hypothetical because, so anyways, that's just my small opinion from somebody who's nobody out here and nothing and, doesn't matter. And I think that's how a lot of Americans feel right now. We don't fucking matter. We're nobodies. We're nothing because we're not the super rich or the beautiful or the goddamn successful or the blah, 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 blah. And that's it. And I think that's where a lot of Americans didn't even fucking bother going to the polls because it's like, who the fuck represents me anymore? Who the fuck even cares, man? I mean, sure, if you're making $100,000 a year and you're playing on the goddamn golf course and sipping Mai Tais with the county officials and y'all meet up at the little fancy restaurants and you're like, sure, and you're in gated communities where, whatever, sure, you're living a good fucking life. But there's reasons why there's gates around those communities. They don't want to fucking be around you poor motherfuckers. They don't want to be around us. We're trash to them. We're garbage. And all we are is expendable assets to make them money, then die, and then repeat. We're supposed to breed children and make children for their factories so they can keep denying us rights, keep denying us living wages, keep denying us everything. I'm just wondering when it's going to be enough for the rest of America, when we're all going to get together across colors, race, religion, whatever, ally, and show them that they govern a massive nation of people from various backgrounds, the melting pot of America, boils over, rises up, and tell these motherfuckers and wake them up to, you are accountable to us, not the other way around. And since you no longer feel like you want to represent us, then why are you in power? Why do you have power? Who the fuck are you? So for what it's worth, man, I just had to vent today so I can get on with my life and get ready for the next 4 years of stupidity, ignorance, and fucking enraging garbage that's about to happen to this nation. So I hope, the creator, the light, the good spirits of this world bless you. They guard you and your family. They, protect you, and they wake you up to, the reality of this darkness that we've allowed to happen. So thank you so much for watching. You have a good day.